This isn't a drill. The Yellowstone supervolcano, the dormant giant beneath America's crown jewel, erupted in rage just moments ago on September 15, 2025. A massive earthquake recently ripped open a gaping crack in the caldera, causing a catastrophic eruption that rocked the heart of Yellowstone National Park. We're talking biblical-scale destruction with rivers of superheated ooze. Tremors felt from Wyoming to Washington, D.C., and clouds of ash blocking out the sun. This could make all the difference if you're within 1,000 miles. We're live in the chaos on Horrible today, so stay tuned. We've been whispering about it for years, rumbling like a beast in chains. The Yellowstone caldera is a 30 by 45 mile crater formed by ancient cataclysms. However, today, the chains broke. It's 10:47 a.m. MDT, a massive 4.2 magnitude earthquake, the strongest in decades, was detected directly inside the caldera's delicate heart. The ground was tearing itself apart, according to witnesses in West Yellowstone, Montana. Videos went viral on social media. Parking lots are dotted with cracks, and hydrothermal pools are erupting like witches' cauldrons. A 20-foot wide fissure that was choking the air with sulfur and steam was photographed by a hiker close to Biscuit Basin. This was no accident. There were 94 earthquakes in the park in August alone, with the largest being a 3.7 on the 19th, the floor of the caldera. Since May, it has risen a full centimeter, indicating that magma pressure is increasing like a cork in a shaken bottle. What about those geysers? After only 2 significant explosions this year, Steamboat, the tallest structure in the world, has become silent. Since the hydrothermal bomb last summer, Black Diamond Pool has erupted twice. Park rangers dismiss the unrest as background noise despite experts' warnings. Context: inform the families who are currently evacuating of that. Then, all of a sudden, it occurred at 11:15 a.m., a complete hydrothermal explosion from the new caldera crack, ejecting superheated water, rock, and ash in a 500-foot geyser of doom was set off by the earthquake's aftershock. This was a violent breach that threw boulders the size of cars and covered the basin in scalding mud, so we're not talking about a polite puff from Old Faithful. Flights from Salt Lake to Denver were grounded as ash fell like black snow. Wildlife fled in herds, rivers became acid baths, birds fell from poisoned skies, and bison herds thundered across highways. Although park officials ordered immediate evacuations, bridges are buckling and roads are cracking. Chaos reigns. Why now? A weak seam in the caldera, which scientists have been keeping an eye on since a mysterious blue hole appeared in the Norris Basin back in February, was struck by that earthquake. 86,000 hidden microquakes from 2008 to 2022 were recently discovered by machine learning. They all clustered in young faults beneath the park. The magma chamber responded as the pressure increased and the quake pierced through. This is a warning shot, but it's not the supervolcano's Big Bang yet. It's a sneak peek at the 1,000 cubic kilometers of ejecta. That, if it fully awakens, could cover half of the United States in ash. The price, tragic. The initial blast claimed the lives of at least 12 people, including vehicles crushed by falling debris and hikers who were too close to the crack. Hundreds were hurt by inhalation and burns. The park is closed indefinitely, and National Guard helicopters enforce a 50-mile exclusion zone. Water supplies test toxic, and power grids flicker as ash shorts lines. The actual horror, though, might have a cascading effect. Bread baskets choked, farms blanketed, ashbound for the Midwest. An impending volcanic winter could cause global temperatures to drop by as much as 10 degrees for years, starving crops all over the world. Do you recall Tambora in 1815? Famines and riots in the year without summer. Take that and multiply it by 10. What if this sets off the big one? Half of North America is uninhabitable. Up to 90,000 people could die instantly, and trillions of dollars could be damaged. Online rumors of a conspiracy. Was this created by humans? Fracking? HARP? Or simply the wrath of nature? Although the USGS maintains that the disturbance is hydrothermal rather than magmatic, their alert turned yellow within hours. FEMA was just mobilized by the president's declaration of a national emergency. Are we prepared, though? Maybe after COVID. Maybe after Katrina. It's not just America's nightmare. In just a few weeks, ash clouds could circle the world, lowering the sun's brightness and bringing down economies. Airlines were grounded throughout the continent, and food and medication supply chains were disrupted. Asia prepares for failed monsoons, while Europe prepares for acid rain. This is the ideal storm for 2025. This after mega floods and record hurricanes. Some refer to it as climate retaliation, others Bible prophecies. Online, X is on fire, with doomsday preppers stalking bunkers and posts of bison running. A single user God's alarm clock is the roar of Yellowstone. Scientists advise rest. They say there won't be a super eruption anytime soon. But with that Caldera bulge and 1,000 to 2,000 earthquakes per year, 700,000 years between major ones, according to history. But who's counting? Gas stations dry up and evacuation routes become congested. Now go north or south if you're in the path. Keep non-perishables, masks, and water on hand. Will our world break apart as a result of this eruption? The world is holding its breath as Yellowstone erupts and the afterglow of the earthquake lingers. Is this the beginning or the big one? Click subscribe and enable notifications. We're watching around the clock. Tell your tales. Did the shake affect you? Have you seen the ash? Disasters don't wait here, but we do. It's a terrible day. Be careful out there.